Hello, tech lovers. How are you? My name is Guilherme Valtares, and you are in G Technology channel. And today I'm so happy because today is the first day of the G Tech show. That's right. I've been planning to make this stream here on my YouTube channel for a while. As you have noticed, that is about 1 year that I don't publish any video on the GTech Live channel. But today I'm back and I have some news and some things that you must like to see here. Today we are going to talk about news, talk about the top 6 smartphones with 8 gigas of RAM that I select especially for you, and we all will show for you how I change my thermic paste from my notebook that I needed to change it, and I record for you guys to see as well. And I'm going to do a review about the Paymo Z1 Pro. So it'd be a good thing because I have prepared for you a second camera that I can show you everything about this Paymo. Look that I have this camera here to show for you all the things you need to know about the Paymo. Okay, and we also will talk about a comparative between the Mi 11 Lite and the Xiaomi Poco M4 that our follower asked us over the Instagram, and we are going to show to you here. So today is the first live I'm doing here in the GTech Live, so maybe there is not as many people showing up and participating with us during this live. I'm going to stream this live every Wednesday at 5 p.m. East Coast hour. So I'm located in Canada at East Coast of Canada. So at 5 p.m. we are going to be showing and participate with me during this stream. Okay, I mean, I wanted to stream this as well on Twitter and TikTok and Twitch and Facebook, but today will be only on YouTube, and all the things I'm going to show here, I'm going to cut and paste a clip in my G Technology channel. Okay, so don't worry if you're not participating in live with me, because everything will be recorded and published on the G Technology channel. Okay, so let's go to the first news. We are going to talk here for you guys, and I have to prepare for you to see what I'm going to talk about. So today we are going to talk about Qualcomm confirms the first event for May 20 to confirm the Snapdragon they will launch. So I mistake everything, so I'm going to record now for you guys. So just a moment. Hi everyone, my name is Guilherme Valtares, and today I'm going to talk to you about Qualcomm confirms Snapdragon launch event for May 20. And Qualcomm confirmed its Snapdragon Night event is set to take place on May 20 in China for 8 p.m. local time. The two big announcements expected at the event are the Snapdragon 8 Generation 1 Plus and Snapdragon 7 Generation 1 platforms. The former is touted to offer slight improvements over the current Snapdragon 8 Generation 1 with a minor GPU upgrade while still using the same CPU architecture, one Cortex-X2 Prime core at 3 GHz, 3 Cortex A710 performance units, and 4 Cortex i510 efficient cores. So as you can notice, Snapdragon are going to launch the new two Snapdragon processors, chipsets, and they will be launching not a better version of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. They will launch just an upgrade about this chipset that is already being used in the flagship models of smartphones. But the Snapdragon 7 Generation 1 is interesting to notice because this could be the Snapdragon 700. They already launched a while, and they were using these on the intermediate flagships smartphones, like some smartphone that is not the flagship, but it's almost there. And maybe this generation 7 will be one of these new chipsets that you'll be using for this new smartphone that you'll be launching soon. So that's the first news. Let's talk about the second news is that the iPhone 15 finally will adopt the USB-C in 2023. So take a picture of this new smartphone iPhone 15. They will launch with the USB-C cable. So they delayed too much to release the iPhone 15 with this upgrade because they keep it using the lightning cable, and people are always using Type-C for everything. All Android devices now that has been releasing, even the basic ones, already has the Type-C cable, and the Type-C cable is much better to download things from your PC and to as well charge faster. So if they want keep evolving the iPhone, they needed to put a USB-C cable on those devices. But they wanted you to buy the unique cable that just fit for the iPhone. I know that a lot of people use the adapter, the lightning to Type-C, but it's not useful to be using adapter for your smartphone. It's not good. So Apple is doing a good job to replacing the newest iPhones with the Type-C. As you can see on the next news, talking about the last iPhone that will be have the line cable will be the iPhone 14. So this year in 2022, the iPhone 14 still will be using the lightning cable. So as you can see on this news, Apple begins to testing iPhones with USB-C. A few days ago, popular analyst Mig-Chi Kuo said that Apple will adopt USB-C on iPhones in 2023, and now Bloomberg reports the Cupertino-based tech giant has already started testing iPhones with the USB-C port, although this year iPhones will retain the lightning connector. So that's a good news for 2023, but for 2022, people who loves iPhone will still continue to use the lightning cable. That's a shame. But next year, we'll have the Type-C for every smartphone device. I hope no one's try to launch or invent a new type of cable that will make every smartphone to replace the cable, and everyone will have the same problem we have with the iPhone with the micro USB cable, and now with the USB-C cable. I hope everyone now just use the USB-C cable and the wireless charge. That will be a great advantage for everyone. So to the next news, Moto G82 is official with 50 megapixel OIS camera. So take a look of this new smartphone that Motorola just introduced. It's less mid-range double Moto G82. The phone brings a 50 megapixel camera with OIS and OLED screen and a big battery as its key selling point. So it will have a 6.6-inch OLED screen with Full HD Plus resolution and 120 Hz refresh rate. And it also has a Snapdragon 695, and the Western European market is getting a version with 6 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage, expandable through a micro SD slot. The OLED display does allow a fingerprint scanner underneath, but the Moto G82 has it on the right hand side, doubling as a power key. So it will have the back camera, the main camera with 50 megapixels, and there is also a 8 megapixel ultra wide shooter and a 2 megapixel micro snap. I don't know why they keep putting macro cameras on smartphone. It's not need to put macro camera. No one use it, and if you need to use, don't use the macro. Just take your main camera and make zoom it. Don't use macro. Macro is so bad. It doesn't work, man. So the battery capacity is 5,000 milliampere hour, and it can be topped at rates up to 30 watts over the turbo power standard. So 30 watts, it's good charging, fast charging, but nowadays we're seeing more than that, so 65 watts of charging and plus. But 30, it's a good amount of charging, so you'll be good using this one. So anything else that I could say? It's saying that will cost 329 libras in Europe. So I don't know how will be the price in North America, but $390, maybe 400 USD dollars will be the price of the Moto G82 in North America. So let's go to the next news. That will be the Motorola Edge 30 launched in India for a price. We have the price. I'm going to show you right now. So we have the Moto Edge 30 launched with the price of $361 for the 6 GB RAM and 128 gigabytes of storage, and $335. Okay, for what? Okay, $335 if you get with the discount of launching, so the pre-launching thing. So yeah, at least you have a discount. And the version with 8 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage starts at $387. The open sales begin May 19th, so it's already been selling and you can already buy this one. So it brings a 6.5-inch Full HD Plus AMOLED display with the speed rate 144 Hz of refresh rate. That's great, but we are going to use it for gaming, and that's it. Not much people will use it a lot, and you can downgrade this for have more battery life because it just have 4,000 milliampere hours of battery. That's not good. 4,000, it's a amount of previous smartphone, not for the flagship ones, because now we can find smartphone at least with 5,000 milliampere hours plus, and this one has 4,000 milliampere hours battery. That's not good, but it has a 33 watt charging. That is not that good, as I said before, but it could be a good thing for you that doesn't care too much with the battery life and always close to a place that you can charge your phone. Okay, and it has a Snapdragon 778 G plus. That is a good Snapdragon intermediate one for you to play games and to do basic things during your day. And it has also a beautiful screen with AMOLED HDR10 plus and 10-bit colors. It will be a good screen to watch movies and videos and watch YouTube. And there are also a 50 megapixel main cameras. I think is the same from the Moto G82, and has a 50 megapixel ultra wide snapper. That's so good. That has so many megapixels for the ultra wide, and it also has a macro with 2 megapixel depth. and now as a macro cam and 2 megapixel depth sensor. So they didn't say, okay, so the macro cam is also a depth sensor. That's it. So it's using the macro cam as a depth sensor with 2 megapixels. But as I said, you don't need to use the macro cam. You just need to use the main camera with zoom. So it also are saying that has Dolby Atmos. That's it. That's everything for the Moto Edge 30. If you don't know, Motorola Edge are the flagship ones from Motorola. So you have to keep an eye on it, because if they want to survive selling smartphones on a flagship scale, they need to create good smartphone. But I don't think they are doing a great job with these new releases, because they are being so behind from Xiaomi, Samsung, and iPhone. You cannot put iPhone in the same table at the Motorola Edge, but that's the thing. They need to push the smartphone further and create better smartphone to continue producing and selling, because I don't think they will continue selling too much with these specs. But let's go to the next news, that is Google teased Pixel 7 and Pixel 7 Pro, Pixel Watch, and Pixel Tablet. So I liked the Pixel Tablet, and I'm going to show to you. The first, we're going to talk about the Pixel 7. As you can see here, we have the screenshots of the Pixel, and it's look like different. I don't like too much of this design of these new Pixels, but they have great cameras and they have been doing a great job with cameras. And the smartwatch from Pixel, it look so clean, so beautiful, and I certainly would use one of these. They have the wrist like the Apple Watch, but not a problem. It's beautiful and it looks like a comfortable smartwatch to use. And now the tablet. So I don't I don't know what's the spec of this tablet, but it's good to see another company besides Apple and Samsung and Xiaomi building good tablets. Okay, so I think if they could create a tablet that has a a good environment for you to use as a notebook, and you can do a lot of things with that, and it has the wideband L1 and you can watch Netflix and streams with the higher resolution. It could be a great opportunity to compete in the tablet market, and I think Google being on this marketing will be good for the Samsung, and Apple continues to produce better quality tablets, and maybe Xiaomi could create a cheapest one, because nowadays they just have the expensive one like the Xiaomi Mi Pad 5 and Mi Pad 5 Pro. So I don't think Google will create a cheapest tablet, because the only ones who can create a cheapest tablet with good quality nowadays is. Okay, we are back. The thing is, I have a 1.5 gigabytes speed internet from Bell Island at my house, and it's the second time the internet goes down and stop working. during the live. So it's a bad thing and they have to fix it because I will not pay 1.5 gigabytes of internet to do streaming if it can hold a stream. So strange. So let's continue the live and I have to prepare everything. It stayed 5 minutes off. A long time. I can't wait 5 minutes without my stream working. Okay, so let's finish the news. Okay, that part just finished. I just finished talking about the Google Pixels and the feature goes that way because the internet goes down and I can't do nothing. And now we are going to talk about the top 6 best smartphone with 8 gigs of RAM that you can buy in May 2022. Okay, so let's go to the card, to the clip. Hi guys, my name is Guilherme Valtares and today I'm going to talk to you the top 6 best smartphones with 8 gigs of RAM that you can buy in May 2023. And the first one of our list is the Xiaomi Redmi Note 10s. So I'm going to talk to you why I choose this one as my top 6 from the list, and I'm going to tell you why I choose this one. So the first thing you can notice about this smartphone is that it has an AMOLED screen with 6.43 inches, and it also has 8 gigs of RAM. That one's of the things that it needed to be on this list. 5,000 mAh of battery and a main camera of 64 megapixels. And it has a Helio G95 with 12 nanometers octa-core with the GPU Mali G76MC4, and it also has a fast charging of 33 watts. And you can find this smartphone on AliExpress on my link I will leave on the description for you guys for about 1,600 Canadian dollars. So you can push this smartphone on AliExpress with this link. And this is the Redmi Note 10 as the 6th position. And the position number 5 is the Realme 6 Pro. It's a smartphone that had launched in 2020, March, specifically March in 2020, but it still is a good smartphone to buy. If you want to have 8 gig of RAM, it will be probably one of the best options if you can find this one as new, because I think they are not fabricating any more of this smartphone. But for you to see, it has a IPS LCD with 90 Hz of frame rate, 6.6 inch with a full HD screen, and it has a 64 megapixels camera with main and 8 gigs of RAM and 4,300 mAh of battery. It has also a fast charge for 30 watts, and you can charge it to 0 to 100% in 57 minutes. For its chipset, it has a Snapdragon 720G with Adreno 618. So it would be a good smartphone for you who wants to buy a smartphone with 8 gigs of RAM. And you can buy it on Amazon.com or Amazon.ca, and you can find this smartphone for you to buy a new one, or maybe you can find a second-hand one, but it will be a good option if you push it this one. Okay, and the fourth position is the Xiaomi Poco M4 Pro. The Xiaomi Poco M4 Pro is a beauty. It's very beautiful, and you can push it this and have a good smartphone with the lowest price. It has a 6.43-inch screen with AMOLED screen, 90 Hz of refresh rate, and it has a 64 main megapixel camera and 8 gigs of RAM. It has 5000 milliampere hour of battery. It also has fast charging with 3.33 watts and has quick charger 3 plus. For the chipset, we will find a Helio G96 12 nanometers and a Mali G57 MC2. So it's the first position. You can find the Poco M4 Pro. It rounds about $260, $270 on eBay, okay? And you can find as well on AliExpress if you want to buy with lowest price, okay? And for the third position, we have the Xiaomi Poco X3 Pro. So the Xiaomi Poco X3 Pro, it has a 6.67 inch screen and a IPS LCD with 120 Hz of frame rate. It has HDR10 plus, 450 nits, and Corning Gorilla Glass 6. It has a main camera 48 megapixels, and for his chipset, it has a Snapdragon 860 with 7 nanometers, and it will be a good one for you to play every single smartphone that I'm recommending to you here. They will be great for gaming, so don't worry about that. It has also a 5160 milliampere hour of battery for you to use as we want. It has a 33 watts of charging, so this one is one of the best option if you want to buy a cheapest smartphone with 8 gigs of RAM. I truly recommend the Xiaomi Poco X3 Pro because it's one of the most cheapest one with the best you can have, okay? So you'll not regret if you buy the Xiaomi Poco X3 Pro because there's a lot of followers that push it this one and they don't regret, and I recommending him to you because I know it is a best option. And you can find here on Amazon.com with $308 price, and it'll be a great option. You don't regret to choose this one. And the second position will be the Xiaomi Poco X3 GT. This one is newest than the X3 Pro, but it also has the same name X3, but the GT for the GameTuber version. So it will be a best option for you who wants to play games, but the X3 Pro as well is a good option for play games. This one you'll be just a little bit better and have some things better than the X3 Pro. Like the chipset is a Dimensor 1106 nanometers with Mali G77 MC9. It has the 5G band, so if you want to use the newest and the highest internet you can have, it has the 5G band. It also has a 64 megapixel main camera and 5000 milliampere hour of battery with fast charging to 67 watts. That's why it's best, because it can charge 0 to 100% in 42 minutes. It's crazy. And you can find it with the price of $522, the one with 120 gigs of storage, or $576 Canadian dollars, the version with 256 gigabytes of RAM on AliExpress. So let's talk now about the number one, the first position of the list of the top 6 smartphone with 8 gigas of RAM. But before that, I want you to go to my link and subscribe to Amazon Prime. Test it for free during 3 days, and you can have all the benefits to be Amazon Prime. You can watch Amazon Prime Video, you can donate a subscriber for your Twitch fan. If you're a fan of a Twitch streamer, you can donate a Prime for him for 1 month, and he'll be so glad you're doing that. And you can also listen to music on Amazon Prime Video, Amazon Prime Music, and you also can push it a lot of products on Amazon.ca or Amazon.com with the free shipping. That's great. So if you're a person who likes to buy technology things, you didn't always buy things on Amazon.com, you can push it with free shipping if you are a Prime member. So click on my link in the description, and you're gonna help the GTech Live channel to grow and be a better place to you to come visit us again, because we're going to bring lots of types of things for you to see here, and today is just the beginning. So let's go to the first one of this video, that is none other than less, the Xiaomi Poco F3. So here we have the Poco F3. If you notice on this list, we just have one smartphone that wasn't a Xiaomi, that was the Realme, but Xiaomi aced it. Basically aced it, because they have always the best, cheapest smartphone with the lowest price for you, and Xiaomi Poco F3 is one of them. It has a 6.67 inch display with AMOLED screen, 120 Hz of refresh rate, HDR10 plus with 1300 nits. It's incredible. They have the best screen with the price range, and it also has good cameras with 41 megapixels of the main camera, and it also has the 4520 milliampere of battery with fast charging with 33 watts. It's not 67 watts as the Xiaomi Poco X3 GT, but it has 33 fast charging watts. So it will be a good thing for you to have, because it can charge very fast. And for the chipset, it has the Qualcomm Snapdragon 870 with 7 nanometers. It's also a 5G band, and it has the Adreno 650. So it's a flagship smartphone, the one with the lowest price, with the budget price. So if not, you'll not regret to have a Poco F3, because it has one of the best cameras and has one of the best screens, one of the best processors, and it will be a good option for you who are looking for have a top flagship smartphone with the lowest price. And you can find it on the AliExpress with a price of 1,700 Canadian dollars. And you also can find it in other platforms like Amazon.com with the lowest price you can find. So you can find this with a good price, and it for sure certainly will be a good option for you guys. So this was my top 6 smartphone with 8 gigas of RAM, and I hope you all liked this as I like doing this for you. Okay, so let's go to the next thing on our live, that you'll be talking about my partnership with Padmate. That's it, guys. We now are partners of Padmate that produce Padmove Smart Palmo earphone. So you can see here, guys, this is the Palmo Z1 Pro, and I'm going to show you everything about this beauty and what I like the most of using this. I've been using this for 2 weeks in a row, and I can certainly tell you that one of the best earphone I ever used to ride in a bike. So before I'm showing to you the Z1 Pro, I have to tell you that Padmate, that ones who produce this these earphones, they contact me, and now I'm a partner of them. So you can go in their website and search for things that you like, and for certain I will have these products in my YouTube channel to show to you and to review to you and say if they are good or not. So the Pamu is like two that are going to come soon to me. I will review on this channel and show everything I like using them here. So you can look for the best option to music or to focus when you are doing work, or to practice sports like riding a bike. Or like this one is for riding a bike, it's perfect one. And for gaming as well, when you want to play games using the earphones, and they have good features, and can go there and research the best one for you. Okay, so let's talk about this beauty, the Pamu. Okay, just a minute, I have to change the place where I'm recording. I can change during the transmission, so I'm going to a little break and I'm coming back. I'm back. So I need to do a little change here to intend to record this video for you guys, okay? So let's start recording now. Hi guys, my name is Guilherme Valtares and you are in the G Technology channel, and today I'm with the Pamu Z1 Pro, and I'm going to make a review for you and say what I like the most about this earphone. So let's unboxing it, and I'm going to show it here that I already unboxed it, guys. So what I can show to you is what comes on the box, because I've been using this earphone for about 2 weeks and I like too much, and I'm going to talk to you everything I noticed when I was using this earphone. So look, that it comes in a box, and here used to be the earphone, but now is off the box because I have been using it. So let it here, and I'm going to show you what has inside the box with the earphone. So we have here in this box, we have a cable and ear, I don't know how to say that, but I'm going to show you, and you can notice these things. So you can see it has 4 pairs, okay? And you can change for the best of your ear, okay? And now we have a little bag, and letting everything go in the floor, okay? The little bag, and you can put your Pamo here and go on the street with this. It's beauty. Yeah, put on the comments if you use it, if you never use it. and it has a Type-C cable. You can see here a Type-C cable, and I'm going to leave all these things to this side, and now I'm going to show you the earphone. So here you can see the box. It has a LED here that blinks when you are charging. Here there is nothing, and here you can see the Type-C cable. And when you open it, you can see how big it is. And it has a shape for you to put in your ear. And it's good that it didn't fall. It didn't fall from my ear when I was using it. Okay. So I'm going to put for you to see. This is the right. Look. I'm going to show in the other camera. So I'm with this. And I can shake my head. It didn't fall. It didn't fall. It fits so comfy and so good to use. And it's a good earphone. So I'm going to talk to you little things about this one. It has ANC plus ENC, that it's good to you to reduce the noise from outside. So you can activate it, leave it on. It's going to use more battery, but you can use it when you are going outside and has a lot of noise. It reduces so good the noise. It has a noise reduction naturally, because when you're using, you're not activated, it's going to reduce a little bit the noise as well. So it has a good speaker. They have a good subwoofer, extremely powerful, and you can use it to listen to good music. And for me, it has a great quality. It's so good, the quality of these earphones, and it has up to 6 hours of reposition time with the ENC on. So if you take the ENC off, you can go up to more than 6 hours. And you can recharge 3 times using the case. So you can use 6 hours plus 3. So you can use one for 6 hours, put here, charge here when you are using the another one. So you can use it stereo or mono, and you can have the calls more clear, and you can also be comfortable with this on your ear because it doesn't fall. It's so good, it doesn't fall. And also, just a minute, I may have to put this again. And also it has a low latency in a gaming mode. But I can tell you one thing now, you have to talk. I try to use it to play games, but it's not that good to play games. And I use it as well with tablets to watch movies, and I notice a latency. Maybe because my tablet that it is 11 Lenovo P11 Pro. Yeah, maybe it doesn't have the good quality of the Bluetooth, but it doesn't work well with the Latins. I can notice that the mouth doesn't speak at the same time that I'm hearing the audio. So that's the only thing that I don't like from this Pamul. It's because of the latency. It has a higher latency and it's not that good. But beside of that, you can use it to ride a bike and to be a great for you on a bike because it will not fall for you, and you can as well ride with this and run because it will not fall from your ear, and it's so great, man. for sports. So I recommend this for sport, not for playing games, not for watching movies or things like that. It's just to watch radio, watching music and things like that. As well, it has application on your smartphone you can download on a Play Store, and you can have the application. You can choose which commands, which button you're gonna do, and you can as well set up the best sound for you. If you want to change the sound, you can go on the app and change it. So I like too much of this earphone. The only thing is about the Latins that I don't like, but the rest of it, I love it. It's a good earphone, and I use it each day when I'm going to school, when I'm going to work, and I'm going to walk on the street. So it's a great earphone that you can certainly push on my link in the description, and I'm a partner of PetMate as well. So buying this earphone on the description link, you can have a discount and also help this YouTube channel to grow and bring more content like this for you. Okay, so that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video and see you guys in the next video. So that was the review for Comparativws Z1 Pro, guys. So let's go to the next part of this live. Now I'm going to show you about change my Nitro 5 thermic paste. Hi guys, my name is Guilherme Valtares and you are in G Technology channel, and today I'm going to show you that I changed the thermal paste from my Nitro 5. That's right, I have this Nitro 5, this one that are in front of you, for the last 4 years, and I have been cleaning it, and I haven't been opening it just to clean it, and it was getting hot and it was getting blue screen when I was rendering some videos on Adobe Premiere, or when I was playing some game, it just going blue and I have to restart it, and I was afraid that I could broken this or burn this chipset, but I didn't broken that, I didn't burn it. And now 4 years later, I'm showing you how I changed the thermal paste. So let's go to the videos and I'm going to show you how I did that. The first video I'm going to show to you guys is the components that I used. So I use this thermal paste that is NT81, and I use a toothbrush to clean the notebook, and I use the one thermal material remover and the second thermal surface purifier, and this thing here, I don't know the name in English, it's a screwdriver maybe, I don't know the name. And I'm going to show you that I also use those things. I don't know how the name it is, but I didn't use that much. And the first thing you have to do with your Nitro 5 is take all the screws and open it. It has a lot of screws, the Nitro 5 that I had. That's the 4 years old. And after doing that, you have to take out the SSD, and I'm showing to you how I took out the SSD. Okay, and you have to take the SSD out because the computer, the laptop, you're not open with the SSD, so you take it out. I'm showing you, and after that you can take the whole plastic thing below of the laptop out. So it's so easy. I didn't need to use a card or thing like that. I just use my own hands. I don't have nails, and that was great. I didn't need to use it. And that is the laptop open, and I'm going to use the toothbrush to clean a little bit. And I have to tell you that I had cleaned it before change the pestle tank because it was getting so hot and going to blue screen so quickly that I needed to do the clean it. So I used the toothbrush and a blower to take out of the dirt that has on the laptop inside it, so I can continue use it. So let's go to the video. You can see that I just take a little bit of the dirt, and after that you have to take all the screws that are holding on top of the chipset and the GPU. And now I'm going to show you, after I took all the screws, I had to unplug the battery. I forgot to do that, but I did it. And it's good to do that so you don't burn anything using the battery. So always unplug the battery. And after doing that, I was able to remove the part. I just going to show you how right now. That's it. I took it off. As you can see, I didn't unplug the fans. I just leave it at this. And I came in with the toothbrush to take out a little bit of the dirty that it was there. I was taking out the dirty, as you can see. And now I'm going to take a little bit of the thermal paste that has for the last 4 years. And now I'm going to use the first thermal remover, and you have to drop sums in each one, as you can see. And I'm going to use the cotton to clean. It makes a little mess, and I take now the paper towel to take out, and I use more there because it was not cleaning very good. As you can see, I clean everything, and after I clean it, I had to use the second thermal purifier, and I just drop little ones in each one, and after I just clean it, as you can see. And now I'm going to put the thermal paste. I put the first one on the right, and I push the next one here, just a little drop. And now I'm going to spread it evenly on both sides, as you can see. And now I want to put the fans, and I had to clean it a little bit because it was so dirty. And now I'm going to place it on the right spot. And after I screw the fans, I have to screw the processor parts in order. So it is the number 1, it is the number 2, the number 3, the number 4, the number 5, the number 6, and the number 7. So you have to put all in order. They have the number in each side, and you are not lost doing that. So I unplug again the battery, as you can see. And now my laptop, it's good again to be used. So that's it, guys. That was how I did the replace of the thermal paste of my Nitro 5. It's so easy to do. Anyone can do it. If you can buy the thermal paste, I'm going to leave the link for you guys. And you can buy the remover. It's so easy to do with the remover of the thermal paste and the purify. So you can do this so quickly and don't make your laptops explode because you don't clean it. And I stayed 4 years without cleaning it. So that's it. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'm going to publish more videos like that with the years. Okay, so see you guys in the next one. That's it. Let's go to the next part of our life. That is comparing the Mi 11 Lite and Poco M4 Pro. I'm going to leave it open. Okay, guys. Hello, everyone. My name is Guilherme Valdares, and you are in the G Technology channel. We are going to compare the Mi 11 Lite with the Xiaomi Poco M4 Pro. So let's go this comparing here in my computer. As you can see on the left side, we have the Xiaomi Mi 11 Lite. So just let me see one thing. Okay, I have to just to move it to the other side. Now it's great. Let's go back there. So now we are in the other side. You can see the Mi 11 Lite is more expensive than the Poco M4 Pro. And the Poco M4 Pro was launched in 2022, and the Mi 11 Lite was launched in 2021. So the Poco M4 Pro, it's better because of the launch day. And both has dual chip. They both has up to 4G bands. The Poco M4 Pro has the Helio G96 MediaTek, and the Mi 11 Lite has the 732G Qualcomm Snapdragon, and both has the same aspect of RAM and storage. The Poco M4 Pro has less inch of screen, but both are AMOLED, 90 Hz of resolution. Both has almost the same cameras, both and man and self cameras. But Mi 11 can record in 4K. I don't know if the Poco M4 can record in 4K, but it's like it doesn't record it. And both has a Type C, Bluetooth 5.1, 5.0. Okay. And the battery. So let's go to the conclusion. I think for you, the Poco M4 Pro will be a better option than the Xiaomi 11 Lite, because the Poco, they are newest, and it has more battery. That one of those things that you have to look when you are buying a smartphone is the battery, because if the battery is not enough, you'll not be happy. So the battery is one of the principal things that you have to look. Okay, and for me, the Poco M4 Pro will be a better option because of the battery. They have the same screen, they have the same camera. Just the point that Xiaomi 11 Lite can one is because it can record a better quality of video, but it's not that problem, because I don't think you're going to record more than 1080p, because it's more you need more space to record that. So I don't think you will need to record more than 1080p. So Poco M4 Pro is a better option for you if you want to buy or the Xiaomi Mi 11 Lite or the Poco M4 Pro. Go to with the Poco M4 Pro. That's it. Have a good see you guys. Okay, so let's go to the last part of the live. There is a noise so loud outside. So I think it is, guys. There is no one here live that asks questions. So I think we can finish the live now. If had anyone who asked something, I would answer now. But as is one of our first live, maybe not much people are knowing that I'm doing this live. So And the next live next week's on Wednesday at 5 p.m. I will be here again doing this live with you, and you can ask any question to me. That will be the time I would answer your questions, okay? So that is, see you guys next week, Wednesday. So that's it. Have a good night.